Out in the fertile heart of Arkansas, where endless fields of rice, corn, and soybeans stretch toward the horizon, an invisible war is being fought every single night. The enemy is not another farmer or rival rancher, but a ruthless invader that knows no mercy: the wild hog. They charge through crops like armored tanks, uproot soil with brute force, and leave behind nothing but destruction. For American farmers, this is not just a nuisance, it is a crisis. These feral swine cost Arkansas alone tens of millions of dollars every year, tearing apart carefully tended farmland and threatening the fragile balance of the ecosystem. When the sun sets, the hunters rise, not for sport, but to protect the land, to defend the sweat and blood that went into each acre, and to restore a sense of peace to communities under siege. This isn't recreation. It's a mission. At the break of dawn, our team assembles with grim determination. Each rifle is checked, scopes adjusted, ammo loaded. Out here, even the smallest mistake could waste hours of tracking, or worse, allow an entire herd to escape. As the morning mist curls over the fields, we move out, ready to face an enemy that never rests. And then it happens. The silence is shattered. A massive boar bursts across the field, its tusks glinting in the light, a shadow of destruction racing for cover. My first shot cracks through the air and misses. Too fast. I grit my teeth, take a breath, and lock in. The second shot lands clean. The echo bounces across the valley, and just like that, a small patch of farmland is spared. It's a shaky start, but it's a win. Not far away, Leon spots another beast charging toward the tree line. In seconds, it could vanish into cover. But Leon doesn't hesitate. His shot drops the monster mid-stride, ending its path of chaos. A moment later, James takes position near the sugarcane. Out of the towering stalks, a dark shape bolts forward like lightning. James doesn't flinch. One steady shot, and the harvest is safe for another season. Out here, there's no room for hesitation. Every squeeze of the trigger means the difference between survival and ruin for the farmers, depending on this land. But the real battle begins when the sun goes down. Night is their kingdom. The wild hogs come in numbers, emboldened by the cover of darkness. But tonight, technology is our ally. Through thermal scopes, the blackness transforms into a battlefield lit up with glowing silhouettes. We catch them feasting, tearing through fields without fear. They don't realize they've walked into an ambush. One shot drops a boar instantly. The herd scatters, squealing in panic, but it's too late. Another hides low in the brush, trusting shadows to keep it safe. A fatal mistake. My shot cuts through the illusion, and suddenly, the night belongs to us. By 10 p.m., the hunt is in full swing. We split into two groups, moving along the edge of the forest where fresh tracks press into the dirt. Every rustle could mean danger. Soon, a herd of 10 emerges into a clearing. In one swift motion, the rifles crack. 2 drop instantly. The others scatter wildly, but there's no escaping trained hunters with thermal optics. 30 minutes later, another group wanders into the fields, clueless to the silent eyes tracking them. Gunfire erupts again. Boars stumble and collapse, the survivors fleeing headlong into the trees. But with the scopes locked in, there is nowhere to hide. Even the thickest brush is no shield from the infrared glow of life against the dark. We push forward toward the rice fields, where wild hogs often root through leftover grain. Sure enough, a herd emerges, snouts down, tearing at the soil. We have seconds. The first shot cracks, one goes down instantly. The rest scatter in a frenzy. Through the scope, their dog shapes dash and weave. A precision wins over panic. Another squeeze, another clean hit. In minutes, the field is silent again, the harvest safe from further ruin. Later in the night, we set up near another hot spot. Dozens of wild boars gather, their massive bodies shifting in the shadows. This is their stronghold. We wait, patience thick in the air, until the signal is given. Suddenly, the night explodes with gunfire. The alpha boar collapses first, its fall breaking the herd's will. Before they can scatter, another round of shots takes down 3 more. Panic ripples through the survivors, but the ambush is relentless. Within seconds, more bodies fall, and the field is cleared. The adrenaline is unmatched. This is more than a hunt. It's a war. Minutes later, yet another herd creeps closer, unaware of the danger. We open fire, and the result is the same. One by one, the invaders fall, until the survivors melt into the shadows. But the night offers no real escape. With thermal scopes sweeping across the landscape, even the slyest hogs cannot outrun their fate. By now, the rhythm of battle is ingrained in us. Spot, aim, fire, reset. The night is long, but we are tireless. By 4 a.m., we face the final challenge. A large herd forages near a residential area, dangerously close to where families live and children sleep. If they aren't stopped here, the destruction could be catastrophic. Without hesitation, we move in. Shots echo through the still night. Hogs scatter in every direction, but fate is sealed.
If you'll enjoy this video, please like and subscribe my channel for more information.